If there is no one that is telling the Nigerian government and Nigerian people that this is a mockery, I think I have to tell them. It is a mockery that the war-ravaged Ukraine is donating food to the giant of Africa. I think it is so-called giant of Africa anyway. How can Ukraine, that has been under war situation with Russia for over 2 years now, still donating food to Nigeria? Not as if Nigeria is paying for it, just donating food to Nigeria because they feel and believe that Nigerians are hungry. They are seeing everything going on. They said, let us donate food to Nigeria. So Nigeria now received the food. Nigeria could not pay for the transportation of that food to Nigeria. It was countries like Luxembourg, France, and Canada that paid for the shipment of that grain to Nigeria. He said, if there is no one that is telling Nigeria that the world is mocking them, this is a mockery of the highest order. If no one is telling the government, if the aides of the Tinubu administration is not telling Tinubu that this is a mockery, I think I have to come out to tell them that this is a mockery. Let's go into the news. Today is the second day of March 2024. War-ravaged Ukraine donates 25,000 metric tons of wheat to Nigeria amidst hunger. Let me read that again, in case you did not get it. War-ravaged Ukraine donates 25,000 metric tons of wheat to Nigeria amid hunger. Now, I have a lot of things to talk about in this article. That Ukraine, that has been on war with Russia for over 2 years now, was able to donate 25,000 metric tons of wheat to Nigeria because of hunger. Ukraine population is not up to our population. Their human resources is not to our human resources. Their natural resources and wealth is not up to our own standard and what we have. When you talk of, the lands that is eligible for cultivation of, food, we have it more than Ukraine. There is nothing Ukraine have that Nigeria doesn't have. But still, even though they are still in war with Russia, they were able to donate food to Nigeria as well. So they are still surviving under the war zone. And Nigeria, that is not on the war zone, are unable to feed themselves. Now, we'll come back to talk about that. Let me read this article from Shara Reporters. It reads, 25,000 metric tons of wheat have been provided by Ukrainian government to support the World Food Programme, WFP, in providing emergency food assistance to 1.3 million crisis-affected people in the northeast of Nigeria. It was learned that the donation was part of the humanitarian grain from Ukraine initiative launched by the President Volodymyr Zelensky. The World Food Programme representative and country director in Nigeria, David Stevenson, while receiving the grain on Thursday in Abuja, said the shipment was made possible with collaboration effort from Canada, Denmark, Finland, France, Luxembourg, Norway, Republic of Korea, Sweden, and the United Kingdom, which provides the cost of transporting the wheat from Ukraine to Nigeria. Now, other countries sponsor the transportation of the wheat from Ukraine to Nigeria. I want to ask a question. Where is the rice pyramid that Buhari did during his administration? Narrator Noche was, I think, the media aide to Buhari on a very good morning. She was showing us the rice pyramid that Buhari did, that Buhari was the best. Everybody was posting it. The APC was using it as propaganda. They were using it for election. They were using it for campaign and everything. Where is that rice pyramid? Do they borrow the rice to do the pyramid, later they sowed it? Now, during that time they did the pyramid, if you watch my video, I complained bitterly that how can government construct a plank and just use one bag of rice to surround the plank and call it a pyramid? Because inside the pyramid, they claim there is no rice inside. It was plank they constructed to fund the pyramid. When I said that, people said, no, you're against the good thing that Buhari was doing. But honestly, that wasn't the real pyramid. It was a scam. Now, if we had pyramid of rice as they claim them, where is that rice? Why are they not sharing it to people? Who ate that rice? Who took that rice? Nigerians are not asking questions. Let me go ahead to read this second paragraph. He explained that the grain will be urgently distributed to families in need of it and commended the government of Ukraine, partners and donors for the unwavering support through the Grain from Ukraine initiative. Stevenson disclosed that the donation would be combined with the cash and other commodities to meet the basic food and nutrition need of crisis-affected women, men, and children for a 2-month period. He said this collaborative effort plays a crucial role in alleviating suffering and maintaining human dignity in areas facing conflict and food prices increases. Deadly conflicts and persistent violence in northeast Nigeria have driven millions of people out of their homes, off their farms, and across the region, jeopardizing agriculture and livelihood productions. Over the past 3 months, unlike in previous years, prices of key staples across several markets in Nigeria increased above pre-harvest levels, hampering food access to vulnerable families who depend on harvest and markets for their supplies. In Maiduguri, for example, the whole price of red beans have increased by 210% compared to the same period last year, February 2023. Honestly, there is nothing wrong about this assertion. That is true. I understand that it was because of insecurity that so many people abandoned their farm. But does the government take the responsibility of the insecurity challenges? Also, absolutely no. The only thing the government could do or say is that no, it is not our turn, or it is not us that caused the insecurity. Any government that is not ready to take responsibility of everything happening in his country, that government is not for the people. And that is why I do tell people that presidency is against the people. Presidency is against everything that the people are doing. You can't tell me that as a president of a country, other foreigners will invade your country, destroy your farmland, kidnap your people, chase your people out of their homelands, and you are still sitting comfortably in your seat of power. This thing can only happen in Africa. It doesn't happen elsewhere in the world. This is one of the reasons I tell people that Nigeria can't work. Nigeria can't go on now. It can't go on with this. Nigeria needs to be divided or need to be put into regions. Nigeria needs a very urgent referendum because Nigeria will have a lot of people, up to 230 million. And when things are affecting a part of the country, because it doesn't affect the other part of the country, people don't feel the pain. People don't feel the gravity of what is happening. They will think that, no, nothing is going on. If you even complain on social media, they will say, no, leave it. You are exaggerating it. Because it is not affecting them. That is very, very bad something. So that was the article from the Shara reporters about this donation of Ukraine. So I really want to appreciate the Ukraine government because it is not easy to donate food to a country when you are still going through under the war, because they have got to think about what their own people are going to eat. So Nigeria, I think it is time for us to think and know why our country is not working. This is a mockery. It is a mockery because people don't even understand what is going on. But I just pray and believe that everything will work out well at the end. Let me know what you think about this on the comment section.